What's going on, brothers? Carlos right here from the-ARK one more time. Now we're gonna go live right here on YouTube instead of Facebook. The reason is because these videos, I can send them to the other platforms from here. It's easier than from doing it in Facebook and then try to put it in different platforms. So what it was given to me today after exercise and running for 2 miles, the thought that I got, the download that I got for you guys today, businessmen, married with children that believe in God, is anger is what is causing your problems. Anger, okay? And we're not talking about anger that is just screaming and fighting with people. No, it is the frustration that is within you that creates anger, that it causes a particular action to take. The reason is because you don't understand the process of how you think. The thinking process. All right, and when you understand the thinking process, is when you're able to empower yourself to select what is it that you're gonna believe. Let me move this lamp. I don't like this shadow from here, I'm sorry. Okay, that's kind of a little bit better. Anyway, but it is that thinking process that is keeping us right here in anger. All right, right here at the-ARK, we have created a tool that is cool, that is called the-ARK. That is called the-ARK. I just got a text with something that I was just talking to someone. We were talking about faith. And this person needed to get it strong before some results that she just received. And we're gonna talk about this some other time, but I just got the text. But again, anger is what is stopping you from being able to do your best, to function at your best. And the problem is that behind this anger, there is a bunch of stories. All right? And behind these stories is that we're gonna find the light. Is that we're gonna find the light. But because what's going on in our thinking process, in the stories that we're telling ourselves, is that we create the anger, and I'm saying we create it because these are our stories, so we got to be responsible for these stories. We create the anger, and it's from this anger that we are making decisions at our company, in our physical. Again, remember, my spelling is horrible, okay? You guys know that already. In your body, in your company, in your body, in your soul, and in your spirit. And these 4 things right here, it is, remember, this is the fruit that you are bringing home or that you are carrying with you, regardless if it's from whatever your outcome is, from your business, from your body, from your soul, and your spirit. Because when you work, even though, remember, you don't need to look angry in order to have anger in your heart. But if we help you to go back and search inside that darkness, that anger, we're going to be able to find the light within the same darkness of that anger. So right here in the-ARK, how do we help the businessman is to understand these things right here. That is what is creating the process like, let's call it, of failure, because it is a process, okay? Failure, it is a process. You just don't go from here all the way down to here, all right? And we turn it into the process of being successful. Which successful, it is someone that empowers himself. It is someone that conquers his spirit. The anger, all of this stuff, things come from here. Anger is not bad. But in the wrong platform, it's completely horrible. Like if you can get angry at somebody abusing someone. So anger is not bad. But the problem is that when you're not serving the world, when you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, that's when anger starts showing up in different platforms, like with your kids, with your wife, with your employees, with your body, with God. And the main reason that these things happen at the Ark, we want to bring you into this consciousness of revelation, of understanding that the reason that all of these things happen is because you're not connecting with the people that you're supposed to connect, that are going to help you become the best version of you. Because you're not having tools to be able to understand what I'm talking about right now. The idea of the Ark is for us as men to empower ourselves into being good at being a man, not into being good men. We're not here to be good men. We're here into being good at being a man. Let me hang up. So I just want to go real quick through that. So it is because of anger that we are creating this outcome. Okay, and anger, once you active anger, then forget it. That has a completely special fruit. And this fruit is what is hurting you, your business, your family, your employees, and everything else around you. But if we go and we do the work, we're gonna always find the light. When we clean the mess, we're able to find the light, because the frustration that you have is that you're trying to do the right, which it comes from here. But because of all these stories about you, about yourself, about others, about your employees, about your business, the result is the anger. So if we change these stories by becoming aware of the other options that we have, remember, we have options, we have stories that are going on in us. Here's another story in the spiritual. Here's another story. We have another story here and another story here. And these are the stories that we need to become aware in order for us to empower ourselves and make a decision which of these stories is the one that we're going to make truth in our lives today and this week. And if we do it like this, then we are empowering ourselves on the daily basis. All right, this is very powerful what we're talking about right here, because we know that at the Ark, we are real, we are raw, and we're truthful. Because stronger is the man that conquers his spirit than the one that conquers a city. When you understand the power of overcoming this, is when you start overcoming all this darkness from within, because it's inside. But it's from within that we have to conquer it with the truth from our spirit. Because stronger is the man that conquers his spirit than the one that conquers a city. Ciao, guys.